All right, peeps, welcome on back. Here we go. You might be up for this for part two. Let me see if I can move that a little bit. Yeah, part two right here. Do, or something that looks like that. Anyway, here we go. Page 306 looks like this on your thing. We're going to start about wind turbines in Denmark. So, um, wind turbines in Denmark. Huge wind power producers, Denmark is, and it's got a coast on like three sides. There's not strong winds, but shallow waters. So, what this allows them to do is put those wind turbines and they don't have to go down in the water too deep. Like, it's hard, like digging and planting those wind turbines in when you're digging down like hundreds of feet into the water. It's like, nah, it's just not going to happen. Too costly. So their shoreline is pretty shallow in Denmark, so it allows them to put those wind turbines in. Uh, One thing is, like some people with wind turbines are like, "Oh, the blades are going to kill the birds." There's a lot of sources that say that power lines actually kill more birds than wind turbines, and I don't see anyone putting power lines under the ground because of birds. So, you know, that might just be like a little bit too cautious there. All right. All energy comes from the sun. That's just a simple fact, whether directly or indirectly. You can't name a source of energy that doesn't come from the sun. Um, Oil from fossilized animals, coal from fossilized plants. One thing about oil is I've recently heard, I was always told that oil comes from fossilized animals, but it's actually, I've heard fossilized animals and plants. So you got to look into that a little bit more. Coal is definitely from more plants. So both are fossil fuels. Burning them puts carbon in the atmosphere instead of underground. So what happens is for coal and oil, they're underground, right? They're carbon, tons of carbon locked up underground. Hey, that's where we like it, right? But then we take it as humans out of the ground and then we burn it either in factories or in cars. They go going by. Either way, they put out smoke and emissions, and those emissions are greenhouse gases. And those greenhouse gases act like a hat or like a blanket and trap in the heat. Some greenhouse gas is good. The problem is we got too damn many of them, and the result is we're trapping in too much heat. Um, yeah, where are we going with this? Page 306. What's the total percent of the world's wide energy from fossil fuels? Let's take a look at it. Yeah, so you got to look down here for this one. This would be a good one to put into your notes. In fact, I'd probably be energy sources worldwide: gas, oil, coal. Yeah, those three right there are fossil fuels. Add those up, and there's your answer. Let's go over here. What two countries consume most of the energy, and why do you think so? I bet you it's China and the United States for manufacturing. Let's see what I get here. Um, Hey, China and the United States over here, world energy use. China's going to be because of manufacturing. All right, they just need energy to, like, they've got coal, they need electricity. They burn the coal to make electricity, which powers their factories, then they sell us stuff and they ship it overseas. United States, we just burn a lot because we're like we live like living that baller lifestyle. We're like, hey, I don't need like a small gasoline sipping car. Yeah, that's right. I need that like V8. I need that like I need that Cadillac Escalade. Something that's really gonna do it up. Also, too, we travel a lot. Um, Jets burn up a ton of energy when you're looking. We have motorsports that really promote like gasoline usage, like NASCAR, dirt biking, snowmobiling, even like your other sports too. Like, look, like skiing, you're gonna drive to the resort, like, um, tons of other things. Like, hey, we'll travel to see our basketball team, different things. So, yeah, that's why the United States we rank so high. Over here, next one, define non-renewable energy source. You can do that in your own words, or you can look up a Google definition. Why do you think? Who do you think uses more energy, rich or poor peeps? Yeah, tell me what you think. What countries anyway, or like what people? Who uses more energy? Do you think the stockbroker in New York City who's balling, or you know people that aren't as well off? So. What countries use more, the rich countries or the poor countries? The world has more coal than oil plus natural gas, but it's dirty AF, and I think you know what AF means, to burn. So look, we got tons of coal. Like, well, not tons, but we got a lot of coal. We don't really like burning it though, because every time we burn it, it puts out like a ton of sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. Um, a hot topic though is coal carbon capture at coal plants. So here's your coal plant. Coal comes in, do. Well, here's the mine that goes down for the coal. Yeah, we'll do a little mining operation here. Okay. All right. So coal factory mines down for the coal, takes the coal out, brings it up the chute, burns it. Woo, there goes the emissions. You get electricity. What carbon capture is as those emissions are coming out, they're like, oh no, you don't go nowhere. You don't go up into the atmosphere, a greenhouse gas. We're going to take that carbon and stuff you right back down the pipe, back down into the mine and seal you off. That's what they call carbon capture. There's a lot more to it, but that's it in a nutshell. Um, it's kind of hot. I want to know more about it. I think it might be kind of a cool thing. Um, Options: nuclear energy. Nuclear energy, it's got positives and negatives. It's tends to be very, if things go wrong, they go really wrong. Renewable energy, um, in form of solar, wind power, waves, stuff like that. Hydrogen power. Hydrogen is, we'll see where that goes. You're gonna have to look that one up, but like it's basically breaking the molecule down and getting energy from it. Annual energy demand by region. Here's the world's energy demand. We got Asia, Oceania. Oceania, I believe you have to look that up. I think that might be Australia. Um, North America, Europe, Middle East, Central and South America, and Africa. So here's the answer about the poor countries. Look, no hard feelings. Africa and South America tend to be more economically challenged than us in North America, all right, and in Europe. If you look to the power demand for Asia has gone through the roof within the last 20 years. So keep that in mind. Why has Asia's energy gone up? We talked about it a little bit earlier. Why did the energy consumption go down in 2008? Ooh, that's a nice little question right there. Yeah, right around here. Why did the energy go down? Um, Equity. Compare the energy use to South America and Africa to Europe and North America. So, yep. Do those for me, peeps. Yep. Thank you.